right, I'm here with Eric. He volunteered to go first on this challenge. So let me get your shot lined up. So it's gonna be a Raiders question. Can you name the iconic Raiders quarterback known as the Snake?
Ken Stabler.
Good job. Nice. All right, so Christo just pulled up. Say what's up to the league.
What's up, fellas?
So I'm gonna bust out my Eagles question for him on this one. No peeking.
Can I use Google?
No, put that shit away. Put that shit away.
I don't know anything, bro.
All right.
How you doing? How you doing? Vlad. Christo. Nice to meet you.
Come back. All right, here's the question. Listen carefully. Who caught the pass on the play known as the Philly Special in the Eagles 2017 Super Bowl?
Number 9, Nick Foles.
Good shit. All right, Vaughn, you're up next. Step up to the plate. So we're doing trivia, football. I prepared a question in advance for you. Say what's up to the league.
What's up?
All right, so here's your Chargers question. What were the original team colors of the Los Angeles Chargers when they were established?
Like specific?
The team colors, yeah.
White and yellow? Blue, white, and yellow.
Which blue, though?
I see, I don't know. I don't know the blue. I don't know the blue.
Okay, shot. Nope. I was navy blue is the right answer. I was hoping he would say powder because that's the trick there. Powder blue wasn't added till 1968. All right, I got Donnie up next. Volunteered brave. He says he knows a lot about his Bengals knowledge. So let's find this one out. Donnie, what achievement is the Cincinnati Bengals mascot named Houday most known for?
I don't know that one.
He was the first mascot from the NFL introduced into the Mascot Hall of Fame.
I did not know that.
There you go. I had to give him a hard one.
These were easy.
I had to give Donnie a hard one.
That's a tough one.
All right, up next, Chef has stepped up to the plate. Say what
Yeah,
up,
he
Chef.
just hit me in the face. What up, guys?
All right, Chef. In what year did the Raiders move from Los Angeles back to Oakland?
1972.
Take the shot. The answer is 1995.
94.
Greg, step up next to the plate. We got our shots preloaded here. All right, Greg. I think you should know this one. Say what up to the camera.
What up, camera?
Greg, what year did the Chiefs win their first Super Bowl?
1969?
So close. Though, it's 1970. He was gonna say, I was worried at first he was gonna say 21.
I was thinking of the most recent one.
Yeah, that was the trick of the question. So he didn't fall for the trick, but still couldn't get it. Yeah, I guess if you lose in this game, you get a free shot. So that's cool.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, so as you saw in the intro, this weekend we had our inaugural draft games, and boy was it a lot of fun. We started off with the pool challenge, which was 3-ball pool, and the objective was to make them in with as little attempts as possible. Donnie took a stark lead when he made 4, which we thought was the least amount that you could make. Turns out that 3 other guys also made it in 4. Then, young humble Greg steps up to the plate and does it in 3 moves, which nobody thought was possible. At the end of it all, I stepped up and ended up doing the same thing. So we had to go into a second round, which featured me and Greg competing for first and second, and 4 guys competing for third. In the second round, I ended up taking first place, with Greg taking second and Hristo taking third. Oh yeah, let me tell you about Hristo. In his first round, he was on his 3rd attempt, and he had 2 balls on the table, so we were pretty much counting him out for being able to even compete in the second round. And guess what he does? Flings the ball all across the table, they bounce, ricochet around, and they both make it into the pockets. It was amazing. All of us erupted in cheers at the bar when he did it. It was a great time. Then we moved on to darts, which I don't have footage of. I'm sorry. Once I started keeping track of everything, I didn't have time to also record. In darts, the single name dudes prevailed. Number 1 was Chef with 57 points. Number 2 was Vaughn with 37 points. And then Greg took third with 20. After which we moved outside to the coveted event that everybody was looking forward to, the football toss. Now, it was a rainy day, and it was raining all day. When we were first gathering up, there was like an inch of rain outside on the floor. We didn't think there was going to be any way that we were going to do the toss. But by the grace of the football heavens, the rain cleared up just as we were finishing up the darts, and we were able to go throw some darts outside. Now, unfortunately, not everybody threw darts. Eric took the challenge in first place, and Donnie took second, even though his hit a tree and went out of bounds. I took third place, with Chef throwing the most pathetic toss I've ever seen in my life. It went end over end, like a kickoff, after he talked up such a big game about how there was no way that anybody would throw it further than him, because he's big Mr. Macho Man. At the end of it all the winners got their respective name points. We tallied them up and did the drawing, and now everybody knows their draft order, which, for the first time ever in our league history, gave us time to prepare and do some mock drafts during this week before our official draft on Saturday. Now, this year for the league draft, we're still doing it online like we have done every year. It's going to be Saturday night at 8 p.m., and Edwin has graciously offered to host us at his house. There's going to be good food, good drinks, and good times. So if you're free on Saturday night, come on by, bring your laptop, bring your notebook, bring whatever you need to do to get your draft done, and we'll all have some fun in the meantime. In other Fantasy League related news, I have a few things that we're going to be doing to change up regarding the first place and the last place in our league for this year and moving forward. Now, we've never had any type of award besides bragging rights, and of course, you know the pool, but that comes secondary. But other leagues have a memento that the winners can get. Some of them have a ring or perhaps some type of plaque that signifies who the winner was each year. Now, for our league this year, I'm looking to get one of these. A Fantasy Legacy trophy with multiple name plaques so we can put the winner of each year engraved as a history for the winners of our league. Now, of course, we're going to start off by putting all the current winners on there, 6 years of legacy we already have past us, and every winner going forward. Now, the winner from each season is going to get to hold this trophy in their prized possession. Take pictures with it, put it on your mantle, do everything that a champion does with this trophy. So how is this trophy going to be funded, you may ask? Am I going to take it out of everybody's league fees? You can rest assured that that will never, ever be the case in our league. What I'm doing is a little fundraiser. Since your league fees are all due coming up at kickoff time, the beginning of the fantasy season, I figured it might be fun to offer a little bonus prize if you're able to pitch in a little extra to get this trophy for us. I've created this Fantasy Football League Insider Joke sticker. Everybody knows that the best satisfaction in this league is being able to wake up on a Tuesday morning and say that you clapped your opponent's cheeks. Well, now you can show it off with pride with this awesome sticker. And anyone who's able to chip in an extra 10, maybe $20 to throw in for our fantasy trophy and carry the glory of our league inside of its history will get a free sticker to commemorate their donation and show all their friends how dominant they are in fantasy football. Now, as much glory as we give to the champions in this league, we must equally give shame to the losers in this league. Which is why, after this season moving forward, the loser is going to have to put this on their car. And you'll have to keep it there throughout the entire off season. Now, we're still going to do the consolation bracket at the end of the year, but you better bet that if you finish 10th in the regular season in this league, you're going to be rocking pink license plate frame. Now, that about does it for the upcoming league news. A little bit further down the line, Don't forget that our first league meetup for name points in the 2024 Draft Games drawing is coming up on September 25th. It's going to be Monday Night Football, Rams at Bengals. Donnie, you better be there. Edwin, you better be there. Now, moving on to some National Football League news. The new quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks, Pete Carroll, looked really good in his preseason debut. He was throwing dimes all up and down the field on the Seahawks defensive practice team. Here he's seen throwing this no-look pass. The beat reports around Seattle say that he's going to replace Geno Smith as their starting quarterback coming up in this season. Jonathan Taylor and the Colts continue to grow their fantastic relationship with each other. As a matter of fact, they're so close to each other that they went ahead and gave him permission to go ahead and seek a trade. They said, "Johnny, we want to see you do better than us. We want to see you do better than us." In other news, did you guys know that the guy who narrates Hard Knocks, the voice of God, as Aaron Rodgers calls him in the series, is the same guy who played Sabretooth in that horrible X-Men Origins film? When I saw him step out of the helicopter in Hard Knocks Episode 1, I was like, that's about the quality of news updates that I have for you guys here after preseason week 2. Hopefully you guys are staying up on top of all your player updates and news because the big day is on Saturday. I hope to see all you guys there. Best of luck. In the meantime, I'll see all of you next week on the Fantasy Freestyle Podcast, where I'll be breaking down all of you guys and your fantasy teams in a top 10 order, number 10 through 6, next episode. I'll see you there.
Wanna hear